In the next 4 minutes, I'll make you stop overthinking and start actually producing, because I know exactly how it goes. You watch all the tutorials, install all the plugins, and buy all of the gear. But then, when you go to actually open your DAW and make some music, you just get stuck. There's so many possibilities that you get overwhelmed and it stops you from finishing any music. I've had this problem myself, but once I solved it, I finished more music than ever and got thousands of streams on Spotify. And now I realize it was down to just 3 simple mindset shifts. And the first one is this. Think of making music like turning on the tap. At first, when you're just starting out with music production, you're gonna have a lot of dirty water coming out of there. So a lot of people get discouraged and turn it off. But truth is, if you keep showing up, keep turning the tap on, eventually you'll start to get clean water. You'll start making great music without even really thinking about it. The key thing here is to just keep showing up. Keep turning the tap on as much as you possibly can, no matter the outcome. Because there's something very important you need to learn about creativity in general. It doesn't exist. Hot take, I know. Let me explain myself, this is my second point. The way I see it, you actually don't come up with your own ideas. The ideas are in the ether. As vague and as spiritual as that might sound. But your only job is to extract them from that ether. It really is like turning the tap on, because you don't control what comes out of the tap, but what you do control is whether you turn it on in the first place. So creativity doesn't exist. What does exist is having systems in place for showing up consistently and being able to extract the ideas from that ether in a systematic and repeatable way. But yeah, that's kind of a mouthful. But building those systems is exactly what I help producers with. So if you want help with that yourself, book a free discovery call with me so we can see how I can help you. The link to that is down below. But yeah, like, don't overthink it. You are only a vessel through which the music can come to life. So just show the fuck up, be that vessel, try to make music, and see what you come up with. Develop speed. Instead of doom scrolling through the snare samples for hours, just pick the first one that you come across and keep the ideas flowing. But now you might think, okay, all of that sounds cool and motivational and very like spiritual, kind of wishy-washy, but I get the gist of it. But how do I actually do all of this? And see, here's the thing. That question right there, that is overthinking. You just do it. Just do it! You don't need to know all the ins and outs of music production. You just have to try to do things. Eventually, you will come across a problem where you won't know how to do something, but then you just fucking look up the solution. Come on, it's almost 2026 now, bro. There's tutorials for everything. So you get that problem solved, and the cycle repeats. Do 10,000 repetitions of this process, and you're pretty much an expert. It's as simple as that. What's important is that you have to encounter the problem first. That way, you can instantly apply the solution in a real scenario. Otherwise, if you binge watch tutorials looking for a solution when you haven't even encountered the problem yet, then you're just wasting time. But what about if you're starting from absolute zero? What if you've barely opened the DAW before and you don't know where to even start? Well, I've created a full 1-hour course where we will come across these problems together and solve them as we go, so that you can go from the point of opening Ableton for the first time ever to making your first ever track. You can watch it right here for free. So click here right now if you want to finish your first ever track in Ableton. I'll see you there.